Hey everyone, welcome. We are coming live to you today for week 4 of the Olympic Review Game Challenge that we are a part of right now. I hope you are doing well. We are midway through, as we are looking at this, more than midway, as we are just finishing up week 4 of the games. Excited that you are all with us and tuning in from home, most likely, unless you're out just sitting in your car or walking. Let us know. I see lots of people checking in for your teams here. We got some 635, 864, 222, 360, more 222, 635. Dan's back from 999, 511, 222, 333. Some more $9.99. So excited to see you all with us today as you are joining us. It's exciting. So if you guys, first of all, I see that that's not showing up on your screen right now. So I am going to make sure that comes back here. Let's see if we can make that work. We have lots of noise coming through my computer. We're going to turn that baby down. We see, there we go. We got the scores up on the screen for you. And so you will see where we are at with the scores coming through currently. Right now on the leaderboard, 281. I'm getting lots of noise on my computer today. Team 281 is coming on through here. In the lead, followed by 913 and 333. You guys like that sound that never came on before but is coming on right now? Awesome. Love when things are different, and I didn't do anything different here. So, if you guys, when you're playing, put your name second, your number first. So here is what we're about to do. You guys love that? All the comments are, for some reason, making noise for me. Okay, I don't know how to make it stop. So, either way, we're going to get started. So, we're going to have 2 games today. This is how it's going to work. We are going to play a little quizzes today, first of all. And so, a little turn of events here. The first game that we are going to be playing, I can't work with such things that are showing up on the screen here. Let us do this. Let's see if I can. I don't even know, guys. It's fine. We will be fine. What we're going to do first is we are going to play quizzes, as you guys see on there. So I bet you it's the noise from the game. That's what it is. So I'm going to let you guys join the quizzes game as we are doing that. And so what you're going to be doing is join the quizzes game. And then from there, you're going to enter the game code 086555. That is how you guys are going to get into the game. It looks like we have a bunch of people that are already in, and that is what my noise is over here. So, we figured out. I was like, what is that crazy noise going on? So, 51 people are so far in the quizzes game, which is what the crazy noise is that I couldn't understand. I thought it was because I was watching the chat from a different window. So, that is where you guys can join on into the quizzes game to get set up for today. Like I said, we're going to be playing 2 games today. First game is going to be this quizzes, which we are going to see how you do on that. And we are going to kind of do a team-ish score, a little bit of an average. So in case you guys don't have as many people from your team, like some of our teams have a little bit low attendance, if you will. And so some of you guys are like the team, if you will. Sometimes there's just like 3 people from a team that's playing, and so that's not fair. And so we are doing an average kind of score. I'll download the data while we're playing the second game. Some of you guys liked Gimkit so much, I decided since Unit 4 and 3 are in the same time period, if you guys watched the video, 1450 to 1750, that I would combine forces of the 2 to do a Gimkit. And that one we're going to add another twist to. This one allows our 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place players to not gain points, but rather steal some points from another team. So Once we're done, you guys, I'm going to look for who those winners are, and that person in the chat can then say which team they would like to steal them from. So that is how we're going to play the game today. So thanks for letting me know that the crazy noise is when people join the quizzes game. For some reason, I was like, what is happening that's so different? Hopefully, where you guys are at, the weather is lovely because it's not here. Not that it's terrible. We're at a whopping 43 degrees here in Wisconsin. We have, in the last week, also got the sad news that we are not going back to school, which, you know, I think everyone knew, but we just were hoping to some extent that we could go back. I have a senior homeroom, and that makes me super sad that I'm not going back. And we're just trying to think of how we do everything a little bit different. But I think everyone's dealing with that and how they do school and graduation and the end of year differently. I know many of you guys are sophomores. I mean, it's kind of the most prevalent age that people take AP World, but it really depends on the school district. So, all that to say, Wisconsin, we hear that we're not going back. And so we're doing online school here. We know that May 21st is the day of the AP exam. And that is kind of the big news that we have kind of going on here. It seems as though some of you also have not awesome weather. So as we are looking at that, we see that some of you guys it's cold in New Jersey, and it's not lovely in other places, but Vegas has 80, and we're kind of a little bit jealous there. So that's where we are. All right, so I think I've allowed enough time for you guys to join on in. We have a little bit smaller crew today. That is okay. After this game, what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about one other thing. We'll look at the scores. Then I'll be running the data to see who our average winners are while you guys are playing Gimkit. And then I'm going to talk about what's happening next week because I have a crazy idea, and I'm going to get your opinions here. So those that are here today get to guide where we're going next week, because next week normally I would be doing Unit 5, but I have another crazy idea. So, all right, let's play the game as we get on in here. Again, 0, I'm going to type this real quick in here just so everyone sees it in case you join late. Okay, quizzes, join my quiz.com. Some of you guys taking AP Bio or just Bio in general? 086 555. There you guys go. All right, let's get started. See how you guys did on this unit as we are playing some quizzes together today. Oh gosh. Some lovely music here. I am going to silence that. Here we go. That just doesn't need to happen. That can happen on your own screens as we go here. I will not talk this whole time because you guys are trying to listen and think, and I'll give you guys some updates as we go on through. I'm going to set about a 10-minute timer. There's only 40 questions on this one, so it does not need to be incredibly long. I'm just going to show for fun the top 5 on my screen just to keep it up here as we are going through. And may the best team win here as we're going through. Remember, speed has something to do with it for more points, but also correct answers are better too. So, Dan, you're in the lead from the get-go. Good to see that. Nice work in general there. Not really sure what the different colors are, but as we are going currently, Dan's still in first place from $9.99. 281 Kelly in second place. 478 Hannah in third. Eleanor just moved down a little bit. Logan's up in first place. Logan's been here most weeks. I know that name looks familiar. So those are some of our leaders currently, and it keeps moving around a little bit. So good luck, guys, as you continue on. I'm totally going to look up what those little things mean. That is not what I was looking for. All right, so where we are at currently in our game here, we are seeing that Logan is in the lead, team 635. Yi Meng from 864, second place. 478 Morgan. That just moved around. Now in third place is 511 Fatima. Dan's back in second place. It's hard to keep up with, guys, so nice work. Keep it up. Just some shout outs for our leaders currently as we are almost to the midway point. We have a little bit more to go. Logan's in the lead from 635. Yi Meng from 864, if I'm saying that right. Fatima, 511. 516, Regan. And Claire moved up into fourth place, moving Regan down there. And then Emmy jumped in. We have lots of change up in this game. It's a very fluid game that we are playing right now. I'm also using my husband's other computer, who uses opposite scrolling as me. It's people that scroll different ways, and I just feel like my way of scrolling is correct, and he scrolls the other way. Promise not the corona there, guys. Just a little tickle in the throat. All right, let's see where some of these teams are from, just because sometimes it's hard to keep everybody straight. Currently, Logan's still in the lead from 635. Looks like, as I am looking at our lovely leaderboard, 635. You guys are in 12th place, so Logan is getting some points, it looks like, for your team, but we'll see how this goes as we look at our leaderboard at the end. Team 635. Let's see where you guys are from. Still chugging along here. My screen is showing nothing. Let's see here. There we go. 635 is a Texas team. There we go. So Logan in the lead right now from Texas. 5'11" with second place. That is our Midwest minus Wisconsin team in second place there. We have Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, and Ohio, all part of Team 5'11". Claire is 9'13". That's an Appleton, Wisconsin team. Yiming is from 864. That is our Carolinas team, North and South, from one of the two. And 516 is one of our New York teams with 5th place. Hasn't been a lot of movement in the top 5. Prove me wrong, everyone. Claire just jumped up to 2nd place. And Alexandra from Team 720 is in the top 5. Oh, we're moving all over. Dan's back. Team 999, which is kind of our mixed team. Got some Arizona and Colorado and Michigan and Nevada and New Jersey and Pennsylvania and Tennessee and Texas and Virginia on that team. Lots of places. Alexandra from Team 720, that's our Colorado team. Busting into the top 5. Got some movement. I spoke too soon. Looks like Logan is finishing up and doing quite well while doing it. Nice job, Logan, from Texas. Once you finish, feel free, especially if you're in the top 5 when this is all said and done. Logan, where in Texas are you from? I'd like to say hello. I know we have some different cities in Texas all represented. So we are closing in on the end of the game. Approximately 3-ish minutes left for those that are still taking the quiz and seeing where you're at. Dan's back in the top 5. Fatima from 5'11", back up there from our Midwest team. Claire's currently in 2nd and inching in on Logan's score there. It is very close. I'm trying to see how much she has left to go as we are looking at that. Logan from the Houston area. I have never been to Houston, Texas, actually. I have been to Austin, been to Dallas, but not Houston. See how we are doing here. Again, we are doing some team score averages, and I download the report to see how we are doing here, which I will check out while you guys are playing some Gimkit. And if we have the time, I've always wanted to try, there's another Gimkit game that would not be for the competition, but they have a special game out, which I'm just kind of curious to see how we did. Dan ended up in 9th currently. Nice job. Up there so many times. Looks like Claire has busted into 1st place from 913. Nice job, Claire. Emmy from 864. 864 is our Carolina team, as I said before. In 2nd, Logan dropped down to 3rd. I'm not really actually, maybe you guys know what their little, is this 33 in a row correct? Is that what those numbers mean? I'm not actually sure. We will see, because when someone knows, some of those were long questions. That is correct. This unit was fun, a lot of information, but on less empires. So kind of felt a little disjointed making the video, because even if the latest streak, good to know, Logan, thanks. So Claire just went on a crazy streak there, which got her into the lead. Oh, Mia jumped into the top 5 from 5'11". From the Midwest, we got 2 Midwest teams that were around here. And a Melissa from 478. That is one of our Southern team. 478 is mostly people from Georgia and Virginia. It's not totally the South for Virginia, but kind of. Do we consider Virginia in the South? I guess that's a question for the chat. I guess it's really a question for Virginia people and to see how you guys did there. We can keep mixing up the games that we're playing. I'm glad you guys like the quizzes. Quizzes will go faster than some of our other games. Yes, you like the quizzes, or yes, Virginia's in the South. Those are the real questions you have today. So the latest streak, if I kind of let's see who's coming here. I'm going to look at the longer score here. A lot of the people that are up here look like they have already finished. So I'm just kind of scrolling down to see who's coming yet. We have a few of you guys that are still finishing. Yes, Virginia's in the South. Good to know. Good to know. We are about 76% accuracy. We're going to review just a few things and look at our questions where we weren't as terribly accurate and see what those were. I feel as though Unit 4 in some ways is easier to remember because there's less places to remember as we're looking at maritime empires for sure. So it's really kind of up to you. I think another area, and it really depends on your teacher, if you guys did progress checks back while you're in school, but still are possible to be done now. For my students, we did progress checks throughout the year, and I'm guessing you can see that data in AP Classroom, but it was interesting to me to see where people's strengths and weaknesses were kind of over this year, which probably tells you what time periods to study. So that could be helpful for you guys to peek back at when you're looking at how did I do so far on periods 1 through 4, how did I do in the games 1 through 4, and how did I do on my AP progress checks. That can give you kind of a little bit of what you need to think about. So it is true that you have to think about what European states were doing instead of Europe in general for sure, which we've been doing kind of more generalized. But that is kind of where we are at. So, all right, I think we are closing off the game. We have a few people that are not finished yet. I'm going to kind of scroll down on our screen and see who some of those people are and if they are kind of eking their way up there. We see that you're climbing there from 281. Let's see who else is kind of finishing along. David's jumping up around our screen here. Then we'll kind of see. I don't know how everyone's feeling about. Some of you guys are signed in and then did not go. It seems you called it a day. And some people joined us a little bit late, so they're playing as we kind of go. So we'll let that finish just for a second as people are going there. This is my thought. As people are finishing up, I'm going to talk to everyone else and get your opinions on this. So, more so because I didn't start writing for the Unit 5 video, and because I am working on what I'm doing in my own classes here as we're doing digital learning. And so one of the things that I wanted to make a video on that I have not yet, and because we have time, looking at the calendar, was to look at, so this is me looking at the calendar right now. The question is this: when we are looking at what we have in the weeks to come, it seems to me, at least, it seems to me that one of the most important things that we do is get ready for the DBQ, right? Like that's like the ball game this year. And so knowing that the DBQ is like the biggest deal, and knowing the skill to be able to write the DBQ, I was thinking about next week, because we have time. So this week right now is the 22nd. We just did week 4, right? And then, or Unit 4, and week 4. Next week will be the 29th. And my theory, and seeing what you guys think, everyone's saying, oh, you're answering Claire's. Yes, so it's going to go, we have till Unit 6, so, which is good, because I like Unit 6 a lot. What if I take next week just to talk DBQ, and then our game will be more skills-based? So the video that would come out on Monday would be about the DBQ, which would overlap what I'm teaching in my own class, because I need to make something about that anyways, and might as well, instead of just making a screencast for my own class, to use the studio and do a DBQ one for everybody. and then have our game next week. It seems like everyone likes that idea. Okay, I like that idea because that's what I've been working on just for my own class, and then I think it would be good for everybody. Okay, so that was my theory, is to make a DBQ, and then the game next week would not be the same in our live stream. I have to think about it a little bit more. I have a few ideas kind of rolling around my brain about how we would play the game next week, because it would be more practice of skills. You probably would need to do some writing with your team. No one wants grudge ball. That was fun for only a few of you, I guess. And so we would then break down the new rubric in the video, which would be good, and then look through a DBQ. Most likely what would happen is, in my head, I would post the video. I would then also post a DBQ without the prompt, most likely, for you to read prior to, because who wants to sit on the live stream for 10 minutes as people read a DBQ? But then maybe just have the documents without the prompt, and then give you guys some challenges as we go through it. So that is what I have been thinking for next week, is to do that is the content, which still then gives us, as we're looking at the calendar, plenty of time, because then the 29th would be the DBQ video that would come out. That's the wrong day. The 27th, which would be next Monday, would be the DBQ video, live stream game the 29th. Then the following week, on the 5th, we would have the Unit 5 video. Okay, just kidding, the 4th. The 4th, right? And then after that, we would have a live stream game. And then the 11th, we'd have Unit 6, 13th, last live stream game. Then you have 1 week to get ready for the tests, for anything else. So that's my theory. So that's what I was thinking. Okay, we have a little bit of a change here. We're going to call this game a go and end the game in just a second. But Heimler's stuff is really good. I will say this. I was watching 2 of Heimler's videos today. He does do some really good stuff with period 5 with the railroads to talk about the DBQ. And I like some of his method. The only sad thing that I have, not about Heimler, but about my stuff, is the video that I'll probably produce will be really helpful for you guys this year, which just means I need to release another one for next year, which will be fine. I could maybe just edit out pieces and film twice while I'm doing it, just because of the different rubric this year. So I think that in theory, if you guys get down the skills practice that I've been looking at, you guys can do a really great job on this test, because I think it is very doable in being able to do some doc analysis, some outside evidence, which we can kind of prep you for ahead of time, and then we'll kind of go from there. So that was my theory. All right, we're hitting the end of the game here. Our top 5. Congrats will go to the following people. Sorry if I cut you off while you were here. Hopefully you were here from the beginning. I feel like that did not end the game. Hello game. Heimler is really funny. I'm going to give him that. There we go. So top 3, I'm showing you right now, is Claire, Emmy, and Logan. Nice job, guys, as we are looking at this. Here is what we are going to do as we go on again. So skipping to the results in 8, 7, as it counts on down of how we're all doing here. Hopefully you guys saw the things that you can improve on. Overall, you don't need to see that. I just want to kind of go to the questions real quick here. This is showing up on your screen. It's a little slow right now. I'm going to sort by accuracy. Maybe. All right, and these are the questions we did not do so great on as we are looking here. So some of this is someone else's, and then I added some of my questions in here. And so if we were looking at the questions that we did poorly on, we see that number 40, is this going to pull up for me? Everything is moving so slow right now, everybody. All right, 16, 17, I think if I go to the bottom, it'll be the most incorrect. Okay. Which 2 empires had the most influence? It was looking for 2 of them from the video. It's going to show me the answers here. Is the Portuguese and the Dutch. Love that. Oh, there we go. Portuguese and the Dutch that we're going to see in that area. The British are going to get more powerful, but that is going to be over time as we are looking at this. I believe we're still going here. Which empire worked collaboratively with the native people? That's going to be the French for sure. Just going in order. I feel like it's not going in order of all the bad ones. That's what I wanted it to do. All right, so as you're looking here, which motivated Western Europeans to start exploring the sea routes, as you're looking at this, again, they're trying to break down the Ottoman monopoly that was taxing them to get to the Indian Ocean. The major reason that exploration started during this time period, remember, it's everyone wants to get to the Indies. And the people that held really the monopoly, as it says in there, but were taxing were the Ottomans and the Islamic empires that kind of stood in the way, and the land empires that were in between. So as we're looking at that one, 2 seconds here. So African and Native American would be our Zambo. It's probably the one that we talked about the least. It was not in the video listed. What was not an indigenous old world crop? So what came from the New World was going to be potatoes. Remember, when we think about the potato famine, that is really not even possible without New World crops such as the potato. The Casta system, Creoles are people who were born in the Americas but were pure Spanish blood. Okay, good job. Some of the other ones we didn't do so great on. Which empire? We already said the one about the French. The French really worked really well with the Native Americans in North America. First European to sail to the tip of Africa. I feel like people mix this a lot as we are looking at this one. I think people mix up Da Gama and Diaz. So some of you guys said Cortez, which is not correct. So keeping track of that is some of our incorrect ones. Spanish lawyer in the courts would be the audiencias. This is something that you guys they're the ones that would hear the appeals if people had issues with the viceroys. This one took people a lot longer. Explorer who acknowledged the coasts of America were indeed new lands, including a north and southern continent. That would be Vespucci. That was also in the video. If you guys watched the one that premiered on Monday, that was mentioned in that video as well. So I know some of these, 2 seconds, we went through this one fast. Who colonized the Philippines would be the Spanish. What type of ship was small and highly maneuverable? Okay, as you guys are looking at this one, and these are all types of ships. Caravel would be the correct one. All right, so let's play Gimkit. I'll look through the answers here and get you guys started. So we'll play one more game. Again, this is going to be for the steals, if you will. Okay, I will run the report on the other one. So here is the Gimkit, and if we wanted to, we'll see. We'll throw maybe a humans versus zombies coming up here. But let us continue to play a little Gimkit. So here is the code to get into Gimkit. So gimkit.com/play. This is going to be for some steals as we go around here, right? gimkit.com/play, and our code is going to be 32319. Don't know what's going on over there. So, as you guys are joining in here, yes, he is the guy that America got named after, as we are looking at that. So we have people joining the Gimkit. Again, this is your option. It's just kind of the bonus round. Bonus round to be able to put the 2 weeks together and then see how you guys do on this, and be able to steal some points from whatever team you would like. If you get first place, you get to steal 5,000 points from one team and put it to your team. And I will hopefully, if I'm really good, update the team scores while you guys are playing this for 10 minutes, if I'm real good on that. So it's a lot of pressure for me to do. So join the game. This will be fun now that we played this one time. You guys are pretty familiar with how it works. And again, from our last game, we did pretty well. Happy Earth Day. That is very true. We just have a new mayor in Appleton, Wisconsin. Just came in and did something for Earth Day today. So we're all sitting at home. There has definitely been, we're looking for silver linings here of staying at home. There have been some really good environmental benefits from us not driving around as much and being everywhere. And what that all looks like, across the world. If you guys have seen some of the pictures, and in India, people can see the mountains that they normally could not see because of so much pollution. We've seen animals. Sometimes it's been some fake news, but animals that have been animals like fish and other things that are swimming in the Venice canals that people haven't seen in a long time. And just in LA, we have some California people here. I hear that LA, I've been there many times. I'm more of a Southern California person, but I've heard that the air quality has been really great. So there are silver linings for us being here. All right. I think we are ready to play our Gimkit last call to get on in. Good luck. May the best people win. Know that on the line is a chance for you to take some points from a team ahead of you, whether that's at the top or if that's maybe just a team you want to kind of inch up on a team that's right above you and knock them down and get ahead of them. That could be another option for you. All right, here we go. I'm going to run the report game, and then we will see you in 10 minutes. You may begin. All right, currently in the Gimkit, Emmy, Regan, Callan, Alan, Claire. Whew. Good luck. I'm working fast here on my data, and guys. Current leaders in our game over here. Looks like Logan, Lily, Claire. Wow, Team 913 here. Claire, Callan, Yimeng, Emmy. Oh, and just all finished. So, carry on. You're almost at the halfway point. Looking a little blurry there. Looks like Logan and Emmy are in the lead. Claire, Allen, Callan, Lily, Kelly, the top, and it's 3:45 left-ish. Okay, we're about 2 minutes left. And yes, this unit, I'm sure you're well aware, is mixing 3 and 4 together. So building on the same time periods, 1450 to 1750. People are multiplying. In the home stretch, everyone. like at 30 seconds. Oh, here we go, everybody. There we have our top 5, really our top 3 and others, right? So first place goes to Logan, nice job there. Second place goes to Emmy from 865, and third place goes to Claire. We also have Yi Ming from 864 and 913 Callan. Got two 913s up there in here. And this was a little bit of Unit 3 and Unit 4, which again, like I said at the beginning, are concurrent. Same time period, 1450 to 1750, trying to put it all together that all those things are happening at the same time. Because I think sometimes that is difficult. So, with that, we have a few picks that need to happen. So I will tell you this. I was trying to do the math and using my spreadsheeting skills, and I did not do well. So I could tell you that there is some good showings from the following teams today in the competition. That while we're thinking about where these top 5 people want to steal points from, Logan gets to steal 5,000 and he gets to go first in just a second. We are seeing though that I'll tell you who looks like they were doing well. Today I just could not do the math fast enough. So I have my spreadsheet. It is sorted by team. I see percentages and I'm working on then making it work. So we have a good showing from 222 today. 222 is currently in 9th place. We have a good showing from 281 and some 282. So 281, as you guys are looking at the leaderboard, is on there in 282. 333 has 3 people that showed up today to the competition. Nice job. 360, 1 person. 360, you guys got to talk about your team. But shout out to Ella, who is here for her team. 405, our California friends. We got 2 people that showed up today, but did pretty well. Just letting you guys know, 405, as you are looking at the leaderboard for that. Going down the list, 478 has a great showing as well, and looks like they did quite well. As you are looking at that, 511 did well, had a few showing from their team, same with 516, and there are 4 digits in that number. We'll look to see who that belongs to. 635 we know is Houston, and Logan took that for the team. We had some others that are here with him today. I mean, Logan could be female, I guess, but I was assuming. Sometimes you don't know. Gender-neutral names. I've seen this go both ways. We have an epic show up for Team 720. So nice job, guys, that are showing up from Colorado. A few people from 864. A good chunk of 913. A decent check from 914. More from 915. 972. Jillian, nice job. You're the only one on your team here today. And then we have a few from 999. So, with that being said, Logan, you get to join to the chat. Which team in the chat would you like to take points from on the leaderboard? We'll wait for you to go so I can record this, and then I'm going to have to just do the thing and email it out again because I'm not that fast. So, Logan, which team would you like to steal it from? Well, then we'll go to Emmy and then Claire. Actually, it goes Logan, Claire, Emmy, and then Yi Ming and Callie. So there you guys go. You guys can think through where you're going to go. I'm just going to wait for you guys to post it in the chat. Logan says from 281. 281 you want to take the points from, okay? So 5,000 from 281. That will happen. All right, second place, Claire. Claire, where would you like to take some points from? Claire. Everyone wants to take points from 281 because they're in the lead. Where's 281 from again? I cannot keep it straight. Waiting for Claire to chime in here. Claire is going to take it also from 281. Colorado 281 feels your pain, because that's what happened last time. All right. Then we have, as we're looking at this, Emmy from 864. Emmy, where would you like to take the points from today as we're looking at this? I don't know if Emmy is that person. Emmy, are you in the chat? Emmy, you mean you're next. So Emmy says she can't get in. Okay. Now you are on the same team. So you get to pick twice. Because you guys are the same team. 864. She wants me to say it for her. That is fine. Because you guys are the same team. So give it a whirl. Where would you like to take 3,000 and then 2,000 points for? It's up to you guys. Waiting so patiently. 913 from Emmy. That would make sense. And then your own pick for 2,000 points in the steel is going to be... Also, am I saying your name right is the real question. Still waiting. Still waiting. You get another pick for being in 4th place. Still waiting. From 3rd place. So 333. 333, is that your final answer? Oh, you can't. Yes, so the top 3 is 281, 913, 333. You would like to take it from 333. Sounds good. And then Callie. Sorry, 333. Where would you like to take it from? Claire, how about that's 333? Claire, looking for confirmation. Do you want to also take it from 333? I don't know. Sure. Final answer. Waiting on you guys. Final answer, 333. All right, so those top teams got some points stolen, and we're adding them to other teams. I will add that in there. If you guys want to stick around, I'm just curious, okay? So this is not for points, but there is another game in here, and I'm just curious if you guys want to play the same game in Gimkit again, because I'm curious how it goes. So, if you want to stick around, otherwise I will email out points and the scoreboard here. I don't know how to get out of here. My computer's acting up, so hopefully nothing. I can't even scroll on the screen. Refresh. Here we go. Trying. If you want to play, I forget what it's called. It's a zombie game. There, oh, it's back. Will it let me play? If you guys want to stick around and play another game, you guys can play a little Humans versus Zombies Who Will Survive. Just for fun, because I want to see what it does. So, if you're interested in playing, you can join on in. Otherwise, that is all we have for today's games. I will work on the scores here as people play this game if they choose to. Play a little of this. It's the same deck that we just did, but it's another game, and you're going to see which team can survive. I have no idea how it works. I'm just a little curious to see. And so, we're going to try it out. So, if you want to do one last review as we're in here, we're closing this off for the day. DBQ's next week. We'll kind of go from there. But thanks for tuning in as we do this one. It's the zombie version. I bet you it is. I just have never played that version before, so I'm curious on what that means. I have another live stream. It's a lot of live streams for you guys. This whole school from home business is hard. For sure. Is all I gotta say. It's hard for me as a teacher, mostly because I have a 2-year-old at home who, you know, I'm not one that they just texted me a picture. Isn't this cute? This is Wisconsin, everybody. I'm gonna see if I can share it on the screen here. They aren't expecting. There is. Let's see if I can get that up there. There they are. Oh, wrong way. There we go. There they are. You would think that this is Wisconsin. Notice the water right there. They are at Lake Michigan, which is a little bit of a drive from our house, but that's the exciting things you do these days is you get in a car and you drive. And so they drove to Two Rivers, which is just east from where we live. And they went and they're walking around the beach. And it looks like there is one other car in that entire huge parking lot. So they are cold and at the beach, and it was hailing. So, all right, here we go. Just for fun, last call to get into the game. I will type this in. This is just practice. This is just review. Good, healthy review because it's a team game that's not your normal teams. So, 15726. Again, there is the code to get in the chat if you're not in. Otherwise, I will start this game up and you guys can give it a whirl. And I'll do some more math while we're waiting. So those are our two teams, humans versus zombies. Players still entering their name. Those are the people there. So as people are getting in, if you didn't enter your name, we'll see who you are. There we go. And those are the two teams, zombie team, human team. Here we go. Good luck. Protect your team. Oh, this is fun. Don't run out of health. This is very epic. Last team remaining stands. Humans versus zombies. How fun is that? Says good luck. Music is so much scarier. It's looking very even in our teams here, how things are going. Carry on and good luck. You guys are like neck and neck. You'll have to tell me at the end of the game how this is different. Or if it's just a team game. Looks like humans just are a little bit ahead last time we checked. Alright. Getting closer to our totals from the last game. Humans, every time I look, it changes right when I do it, so I'm not going to keep looking up here. Looks like the zombies have more health. I don't know how you guys are climbing in health now, but at this rate, I'm going to be able to get the scores done while you're still playing, so that's cool. Alright, let's do some math here and look at these numbers. Alright. I guess you guys can repair and sabotage. Carry on. You guys are about tied. You must get tired at some point here. The zombies are going down a little bit right now. It's not a 10-minute game. 281. Alright, put you guys in there. 282. Humans are getting stronger, zombies are going down a bit. It's a great question of how long this game goes. I feel like it might go until someone... Oh no, zombies, you're repairing yourselves. Who knows? Forever, it feels like, is how long that game goes. I'm going to stick on until I get the scores done. I can just let you guys play until someone gives up. I guess that's kind of like how these games last, right? Last man standing, or who can last the longest, I guess. 80. 999. Whew. Sort the data. I'm not really sure if it is until someone reaches 730 or if someone goes to 0. I don't know. Good luck. I want to put your scores in. I'll give you guys the new leaderboard while we're at it. I can find the leaderboard here. Maybe you guys are just getting real smart over there. Let's see here. Alright. Just for fun, I'll tell you that the best team in the quizzes game was 864. Try and put their scores in here. Guys, this game is never gonna end. Oh, humans, you're very close to the top. And then not. It's going on forever. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing scores. I'm not gonna pay attention to you guys. I like my working face for all those of you guys see that. Alright, now I just need to plug these numbers in. Whew, we're so close, everybody. $864 got first place today in our quizzes game. Followed by 281. $405 then, California. I really do think it's until a team dies, so at this rate, you're gonna die. But you're gonna get really good at AP World History terms. Because for real, it just keeps going. This is about mental tenacity. 34 for 478. $9.99. You guys took 5th today in the quizzes challenge. $5.11. You took 6th, tied with 360. $2,800. Y'all, this game's never gonna end, but that's fine. I'm still doing math, so fine with me. While I finish. 720. New music. You guys tied. 222. You guys tied with two other teams for some middle points. 282 and 913. $914. $635. We had 3 teams that were no-shows today, my friends. I really do think it's until someone dies. You guys are never going to die. Which is good. Which is good. Alright, put in our negative points here, and then put in the spreadsheet, and we have a new leaderboard. What are we going to do? You guys lose some points on that. And 333. Now, unfortunately, as we were looking at this, the teams that we all attacked were the old leaders. Let me put the numbers in for you guys. One last thing to look at here on my spreadsheet. Write down the teams here. An extra shout out for some bonus points for teams that showed up great today. 222, 281, 478. 720 in Colorado, 913 in Appleton. Those 5 teams had significantly over 5 people that showed up on their teams today. Most teams had about 3 to 6 that were here. So, now zombies are in the lead, so nice job, everybody. 478, nice job today. And 913, nice job today. Alright, adding the scores into the score sheet. We're going to see what happens. It might move right before your eyes. Hopefully this is the right spot. There we go. New leaderboard. Team 281 is now in first place. I feel like they were in first place. They were in first place. Even with the losses and everyone going after them, they did very well in our game today. 281 was our second place team in quizzes. So that's where they gained most of their points today. If they did not lose points in the competition, then they would have been even further ahead. So congrats to 281. 913 did decent in the quizzes, so their score didn't go up a ton. And then they lost some points. So we'll see that's where their teams are. Did we just call the game? I didn't do anything. What is he going to say to us? Good game. Congrats to the zombies and those people. Whew, that was a long game. All right, so if you guys are looking over here, nice job. Good review, good investment of your time for these terms. It's a lot of stuff, but the more of this evidence you get in your brain, it's really important. And then ultimately, as we look at the skills practice next week, you want to be able to apply all those skills, but the more knowledge you know, the more knowledge you know. So if you guys look at our scoreboard, 281 is in the lead, 913 is in second place, 864 is now in third, 915 is now in fourth, moved up today. Fifth place is 478, 720 is tied actually, so it's technically like two people that are in fifth place there. And then we see 333, 516, 222. If we were to compare this, we see that 999 is jumping up there. Nice job from down there. We had some teams that were no-shows today on the scoreboard. If you guys, you can't see what I'm looking at. So some people got 0 points this week. So they stayed in the same spot. 111, 202, and 718. No-shows today. So good job, guys. Keep up with the good work. We'll have a new challenge next week. Get ready to apply some of those skills. Thanks for tuning in. New video coming soon, all about the DBQ. So get ready. Thanks for joining us. We will see you soon. Have a great day and the rest of this week. We'll see you guys soon.